Am I racing? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd call it racing because I don't. Guys, I don't really think this is a real race. I'm there to get my emblem because I made a promise to myself 8 years ago that I was going to continue doing it until I couldn't anymore. But I feel like we're getting real close. Because I'm assuming you guys saw
Are
saw
you ready
Glad's
to get
tweet,
a
right?
pixel emblem for day one tomorrow as really?
I should probably, we should probably just read it.
This was shot in front of a live studio audience at twitch.tv/Sweatcicle.
Oh man, drama farm, drama farm. Yeah, so I didn't know this till yesterday. Literally, I had asked this guy for multiple days because I saw him at Clyde's wedding and we had talked about it a bit. Um, yeah, Glad has dropped out of the contest day one race tomorrow. He's apologized, or I've apologized to my team. I feel terrible, I truly do, but they're just better. It's better that I'm not actually there. Instead of forcing myself to be there, trust me, we're adults, we will handle it. I was kind of mad at him, bro. If he could have just given me a little bit of a heads up, I don't think it'd be a problem. But I'm tweeting out like a day and a half before the raid comes out, looking for someone. Thankfully, we found someone who wants to play, so we do have a full six. We're going to be one of 8 teams competing, so that's great. Everybody else does not want to play. This is my first ever contest slash world's first race that I'm not interested in. It's crazy to say that. World's first races are pretty much the only thing left in the game that truly excite me and got me to play D2 again. This isn't just an issue with not swap or something like that. This decision has many layers. First off, my total lack of effing interest for the game as a whole. When I think about getting onto practice or competing in the raid, I just feel empty inside. So many other games excite the shit out of me, but D2 just brings my vibe down. It feels bland to play and often feels like a chore now. I don't want to bring that energy to my team. They deserve better. Raid races are 6-man events, and I don't want to be negative, make mistakes because I didn't care, not be prepared with gear slash practice, and carry that to all the other 5 guys. For the normal DP raid, I was there. I threw it my all. We did well. I was excited. Vibes were good. So that's the thing. I don't know if he realizes the other 5 of us don't want to be there. I'm there because I made a promise to myself. I'm not there because I want to be there, because this is a Mickey Mouse belt. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to play. People literally are just showing up for an emblem and a belt. They do not care. This is not going to be fun. The vibes are not going to be good. And it's going to be the lowest watched raid race that we have ever seen in Destiny. Ever. I can almost guarantee it. Like, it hasn't even happened yet, but like, if you statistically just look at the numbers, it's going to happen. Nobody is interested in Destiny. Like, I can understand when people don't want to play and they'd rather watch or experience Destiny through someone else. Nobody wants to watch either. That's how you know we're down bad. Is nobody even wants to watch the game. And it's never been like this before. So I don't know, man. I just have nothing positive to say. Anyways, continuing on. The power grind is boring, the activities and portal system needs mad work still, and the loot system isn't interesting enough to engage someone like me who wants an interesting grind and chase. I cannot sit there and chase tier 5 loot with the current system or increase my level above 500, especially after playing something like Borderlands, where the most interesting loot is thrown at you regularly. Much of the interesting loot now is just handed via some quest or bounty. The certainty factor is a turnoff. There also seems to be no backbone or confident direction with the game. It seems every week new changes are introduced either via the TWID or in-game, but everything comes with a let's see how this goes, or everything comes with a question mark. Every new change seems to be confusing, not asked for, and strange, and goes beyond in-game stuff and reaches out to decision made by the actual company. Back to in-game changes. I also keep seeing things reverted. Example, world's first raid race date changes, not swap armor bonuses being reverted, etc. The no backbone thing extends beyond the game. It's a company problem. I do think a lot of it stems from them moving a lot of the people that have been at Bungie for a long time and the people that made Destiny great years ago. They moved them to Marathon to make. I mean, let's be honest, that game is most likely dead on arrival. No matter how good they make that game, they will always have a negative stigma over their heads because of the art incident, and the beta was just boring. Arc Raider, I'm pretty sure the Arc Raiders beta came out at the same time. As soon as that happened, I didn't hear a single peep about Marathon, bro. Literally everybody jumped ship and was playing the Arc Raiders beta. Like, I know, like, a lot of PvP creators have been waiting for Marathon for a very long time. It just, I've talked to so many of them, and it just doesn't, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just them being out of touch because they're getting older as a company. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but
Bangers.
it's,
Love you, little sweat.
I don't even know how to describe it, man. There's a variety of factors that I think could be like the problem. I don't think it's one thing that's causing all the issues other than upper management. But yeah, I don't know. It does feel like they're very all over the place, and I don't know. I just think people would respect them more if they actually just didn't make any content for like 2 years and maybe actually started working on D3. So, anyways, as for the raid race being as for a raid race being held for this epic version, I've made my point very clear. I think it's dumb. Maybe that's unpopular, maybe not. We just had a race. I never liked the idea of another race for a raid we just raced for. New raid races over anything. It just always takes away from the prestige of raid races and belts. And to no meme at all, if we were giving out belts for hard mode or epic versions of the raid, where is my prestige Leviathan raid belt? Call me a whiny bitch, but am I actually wrong? No. I have a solid point and I feel betrayed. Well, glad you elitist crybaby. Wah. I mean, he's not wrong. It does kind of feel like a slap in the face. Not like, at the end of the day, it's just stuff and it really doesn't matter that much, but it's like, it hurts to like see that in retrospect, because obviously, like, this is the first time they've handed out a belt for a hard mode ever. So it's like, okay, are we going to make the rest of those people right that won hard mode races? I don't know. And the other thing, like, if you want to include dungeons in that too, not that I don't talk about it every day, but like, I see people when I see people getting like really cool rewards for world's first dungeons now. Me, Clyde, and Sneak got world's first prophecy. Nothing came out of that. Again, not that it matters, but it's like I just want consistency, you know? That's all I'm asking for. It stings a little bit to see later down the line it's like, "Oh, okay." In the wise words of Twitter those 7 years ago, let it go, Unk. Yeah, so yeah, I see a lot of comments and people like calling us whiny babies and stuff, but it's like if they were in our shoes, they would 100% believe the same thing. I just want consistency, you know? I want to be treated the same as other people. But, you know, you live and learn and it is what it is. At the end of the day, like I said, it's just stuff and like let's be honest, I think about this sometimes. Like I have like a lot of really cool Destiny memorabilia. Do you guys think it'll actually be worth anything in 10 years? Because I really don't. The only things that really like I feel like I will keep for a very long time are the belts. I've considered selling them. After seeing the downturn in Destiny 2 sentiment, I've really thought about selling a lot of my exclusive collectibles. Because one, I don't really care about them as much anymore. 2, they could go to a loving home, and 3, they'll probably be worthless in 10 years. So, I don't know. We'll see. I might be listing some of my stuff for auction here soon. I don't know. Anyways, again, I'm getting very sidetracked. Sorry. I feel like I have to address not swap. It's just something no one asked for. Contest raids are made for high-level players, high-level min-max. They optimize... High-level players min-max. They optimize, loadouts are in the game. Changing things with an encounter is all of that. Why create an activity for a player type, then insert something into that activity that those players just didn't ask for? It feels like a band-aid fix to power creep. They just put on locked loadouts at this point. Locked loadouts also suck. There has to be a better solution over time here. Destiny 2 will always be Destiny 2 at this point. This game is not going to change. They are not listening a lot of the time. The devs feel so out of touch. Destiny 2 has been a series of unfulfilled promises for 5 or more years now, and a habit of we were listening, but usually not listening. Back in 2019, the devs at the studio asked me asked me if I thought it'd be more interesting to build upon D2 long term or relaunch a new game and call it Destiny 3 in the future. 100% said Destiny 3 was the play. Many of us knew it. It's still the truth. Destiny started spiraling downwards when the seasonal model became stale many, many years ago. Nothing serious has changed despite multiple promises to do so. Sure, there have been good changes in certain systems with seasons and episodes, but overall it still drags. They got lazy. And oftentimes, it seems like they don't care and offer things no one asked for. The game is not going to fix itself. One group of mother truckers expect every new content drop or update or news or TWID will be the saving grace. They get expectations so high, then are constantly disappointed and start bitching about how promises aren't fulfilled. You don't say. Year after year, then you have another group of asshats who just glaze the cum out of the D2 machine. Weekly resets happen, and it's, oh snap, we're back, bright days ahead. Shut the fuck up, glaze D's, bro. You know what's crazy? Is like, I remember Glad telling me this a long time ago about the D3 thing. All I'll say is there's a laundry list of things that if the Destiny 2 community knew about, that was being discussed behind closed doors, you guys would be 10 times more furious than you are now. I bite my lip a lot of the time. I interpret that for what you will, but there's a lot bigger vision for a lot of things that nobody really knew about and got scrapped. So take that for what you will. The only thing that will save this franchise is a brand new game. That's final, fresh start. I'm a broken record at this point. The fact that D3 could have been, but wasn't and won't be, is effing insane. Biggest throw of all time. And all of this is so scary to me because I feel like the franchise fatigue is hitting me harder than ever. For 1.5 years, I've full-time streamed nothing but Destiny. Before I streamed, I uploaded YouTube videos of challenges. After this 1.5 years, I went full variety, but still logged on to do challenges and new content. Then the seasonal model hit and killed my hope for the game and killed my confidence in the company. So then I only logged on for World's First races and a few other high-end things. And now I don't even want to play the next contest raid because everything feels so shit. I can still play at a level above normal. I can still compete. I bring it when I need to. I just don't want to. No interest. I don't know, man. It is what it is, but we'll see where things go from here. Holy effing essay. Cheers to anyone. My dick is small. Who actually read every word. Cheers, Glad. Glad uploaded YouTube videos? This is news to me, man. Yeah, it's almost like I've been saying this for 6 years. And the community used to get super mad at me for having that opinion until more recently. And I'll forever hold that grudge against a lot of like, I guess I'm more talking to like the Reddit side of the D2 community, which again, I shouldn't like, do I really care about? No. But it's like, I feel like this almost feels like Titanic. Modern knows. I've had this conversation with Modern so many times. Like, you could just see the problems from a mile away. You can go check my receipts of my old videos. You could literally see, like, we're on the Titanic and we're heading straight for the iceberg. We're a ways away yet, but nobody decided to steer the ship a different direction. I don't know, man. I feel like this is so inevitable, and you could see this coming from a mile away. And that's what makes me angry. Is like, obviously it's beyond the player's control because we've tried to voice our opinions so many times, but the company has literally run the game into the ground. And then I'm gonna do another video at some point. I swear to God, you can call me full schizo or whatever, but I believe at this point they're trying to kill the game on purpose. I have not figured out the exact reason why, but it legit feels like they're trying to kill the game. There could be a multitude of different reasons, but that's for another rant. So I feel like the iceberg hit when the latest DLC came out. No. No. The iceberg hit when, I'd say when Lightfall came out. And every expansion since then has just been like another huge hole in the ship. It just starts to sink faster and faster the more holes in the ship that there are. I think it's time for us to move on. I think about that a lot. It's like, I love my job, but I'm also very, if me being here for this raid race tomorrow doesn't prove to you that I'm a loyal motherfucker, I don't know what will. Like, when I make promises, I want to keep it. I'm going to do my best to keep it as much as possible. But, yeah, I don't know. Loyal or sunk cost fallacy? It's not even sunk cost fallacy. I know people say that, but it's like it's a different position as a creator. If I was just a regular player, maybe you could make that argument, but like...
Also, cheers to 26, brother.
I don't know. Not that I view the game any different by having this as a job. Like, I think the only thing that's changed is I have a lot more perspective on the game because of the insane amount of comments I've read through Twitch and YouTube about the game over the years. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've always hoped the best for the game. I've always criticized the game because I want it to be good, and I feel like if that's not apparent, I don't really know what to tell you. But I don't know, man. It's a tough decision. Like, put yourself in my shoes for a second. It's like, do you stay loyal and ride the ship into the ground, or do you... The only thing is like, I like doing challenges like the Hollow Knight one we did and stuff like that. But I also don't want to like feel like I'm disrespecting the audience that I built through Destiny, you know? I know a lot of them will not join us on the next journey, and that's completely natural, and I understand that, and I do not hold a grudge against them for that, but I don't know. There's still a part of me that really loves Destiny. I just hate the company that makes it because they're incompetent, stupid, and all they do is lie to their players, and a lot of their players are too stupid to realize it. I don't know. That's about all I got for that before I go on another rant. We'll save it for another video. I, you know, Here's the thing. Like, I don't. I don't even really care about being that guy anymore. I really hope that tomorrow is just a shit show. I really think things just need to spiral, like completely capitulate in order for some wake up call to happen. YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the live channel for more content. And, yeah. Okay, goodbye.